So the first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of go down the line and let the three of them tell you, kind of give the elevator speech on your blog, what it is, what it's about, how long you've been blogging, and why you blog. We'll start out with Chris, and make sure y'all speak up. Oh, there's a microphone too, so I got to pass this down. Hello, Internet.
All right, can everybody hear me okay? Is this working? No.
It's a microphone for the web,
turn
so you got to shout. So just put it on the table.
Hello, hello. Doesn't work.
Just put it down on the table and project. That's just
And
for the
project.
web.
Oh, this is just for fun.
Yeah,
I see.
That's just for
My
your
bad.
web.
All right. Well, I started my own blog because it was kind of a vanity thing. I saw people had them, and it was cool, and some of theirs looked cool, and I wanted one too. So that's how all that started, and that kind of got me into web development. And I like, certain softwares. People use software to run their websites, and I've always been, I like the idea that you can have one piece of software and suddenly have the ability to run this full-fledged, full-scale website. And I got really into that and started designing templates and themes and frameworks for these blogging softwares. And so that's what I do full-time now. And that's kind of what my blog and all my work is about, teaching the benefits of using, good themes and frameworks, sharing information with people about how to run your website better, and tips for optimizing your website to get the most out of the time you spend working with your site online. So that's what it's all about for me.
Right. Let me just say that my wife is an accountant, and today is April 15th, so I came from an accounting firm party, and I've already had a few drinks, so this is a good night to ask questions. I might be a little more loose-lipped than normal.
Ask him about the echo chamber at some point.
So I started blogging in March of 2003, mainly because I'm a geek, and blogging software was new, and I thought it would be interesting. And because I was really the first person to blog just about business at that time, everything was political or personal. I started, I was kind of at the right place at the right time. My blog got relatively popular, started making a little bit of money. So I actually ended up selling it in February for a nice, sort of low to mid five-figure sum, and decided to move on to other things because blogging has obviously changed a lot in 5 years, and I couldn't keep up with where it's going. So.
Hi, I started personally blogging in April of 2002, so about 6 years ago. I started consuming Louisville a little over a year ago when I knew I was moving back to Louisville. I've always been really passionate about Louisville, the city, and so I wanted to I really had altruistic motivations. I wanted to make something that was beneficial to the city, and a blog was just a great way to do that because you can get information out there so quickly, and you can really there's no limit to the kind of information you can put out there. And like Rob, I'm a geek. That's why I started blogging way back when. And so most of all my project, as Jason alluded to, are deal with the web and writing for the web now. So I'm really passionate about blogs and social media in general. So that's it.
And for the record, I started blogging in 1998, but it was a personal blog where I published short stories and things of that nature that would offend most of you, or at least your parents. And so I did that for quite a long time. It was actually a newspaper column that I parlayed and published on the web for friends who didn't live in my hometown where it was published. And then about a year and a half ago, I started getting into public relations blogging because I moved out of a 10-year career in college athletics and moved into mainstream PR. I wanted to learn more. I wanted to write more. And so I started a PR blog, and very quickly we started to see clients who wanted to know something about social media. And so the PR blog lasted maybe 3 months. It's still up and running. It just doesn't do anything. And I immediately moved into socialmediaexplorer.com, and I've been able to build a pretty successful blog there in the last 6 or 7 months.